Welcome back, everybody. This is Brothermutant here. Today we're going to continue on our quest with Eldritch, our main magus, and her ragtag team of subcasters. It has been a hot minute since we played this game, and I do apologize for not uploading anything sooner. Life got in the way of fun games, and life takes precedence always, especially when it's family. I'm sure you guys will understand. However, we are back, and I've decided to just keep going on with my original team and didn't forget about you guys. And if you do like this party, I like the solo characters I'm making from it better, but that's separate stuff, and I can just keep posting videos on those separately. This is Eldritch. She's an Eldritch Scion, going to be level 20 Eldritch Scion before too long. We're going to have an Inquisitor, Jaethel, that we're bringing with us. We have an Eldritch Scoundrel that we're having fun with. Of course, Lindsay, our Bard, will be with us. Bookworm is the only one who will be a full caster, and she'll be a Scroll Savant at least to level 17. We've already dipped into Eldritch Archer, but I've been finding that Scroll Savant straight levels 10 Scroll Savant at least is amazeballs. And I'm starting to see that with the new changes to Grenadier, or excuse me, Alchemists and their subclasses, which include Grenadier, that there's some really good stuff that they'll have access to. For instance, they'll have feats that they can pick that will allow them to increase the duration of potions by doubling it. There'll be feats that they can pick which will allow them to use a potion as if of the caster level of the actual alchemists themselves. That's amazing. Much like Scroll Savant's ability to use scrolls at the level of the Scroll Savant. Now that don't happen until level 10, sadly, but once she gets this, oh boy, her ability to cast scrolls like cleric scrolls and buff herself up becomes amazeballs. So this character is going to be a fun one to watch. So feel free to watch those videos. They're separate from the ones that we're doing now. Now we have checked out this area just to show you where we're at. We're in the Moon Watchtower. We have stuff here, which I know it's here already because I've done this on solo characters, so I'm a little prescient as far as I'm concerned. There's a bad troll over here, a bunch of other stuff down here still to mess with. So we're still in the area, still have stuff to do. We have buffs, not all the buffs in the world, and not the best buffs ever.
I'll go ahead.
But I think if we plan for this next fight, we can succeed. We have a troll, and he does have a couple of hounds. First, I want to stop everyone's movement. Get them all in formation first, and then stop the movement. Pause it so we don't waste any time because our buffs are wearing off. As you can see, we've got 3 minutes left here, almost 3 on mirror image, and those are going to burn up quickly. For some reason, the game doubled up on a lot of our stuff, and I do not understand why it did this. So give me a quick note here as I get rid of stuff that it doubled and tripled upon. Stuff that's been in our bars for days and forever and eternity, and for whatever reason it suddenly reappeared, and I'm not sure why. I'm going to have that on. I think that one's okay recently. Now she has, oh yeah, all these come off, and so do that. I don't know why it did this, guys. It just randomly decided to slap that on. And this one's not needed here because I have it over there. So we're just going to slide these guys down. Okay, good enough for now. Fixed her already.
What troubles you?
She has duplicates like crazy for reasons again I don't understand. And also you'll see duplicates of courage and courage. I'm not sure what that's about, so I think it doesn't matter which one you slap down here. Still has the same effect. It's not one that's solo or one that's AoE. They are the same thing. And when you activate one, you will not see the toggle, which is that little green line that zips around them, going around both of them, just around the one that you activate, which you'll see here in a moment.
Our time has come.
See, again, duplicates for reasons I don't understand. I hate when it does that stuff. I'm going to shut her off of autopilot. Matter of fact, let's make sure no one's on autopilots or anything.
Focus on the goal.
He's got rapid shot. We don't want him on even. Also, because of things that I found out about alchemists, I found out that they do not necessarily have to have those equipped. If you want to throw them, yes. If you want to use them through this ability here or here, you just have to have them in your pack. And that's amazing because I can store a bunch in my pack and not load them up here. And when I want to activate it, I just go click and it does it. It enchants the weapon basically with an alchemist fire or an acid flask. and it doesn't matter what weapon you've activated. Basically, it's a toggle, not a toggle. It's a timer, like a 1 minute timer. You activate it once, you see a 1 minute timer pop up over here. And the very first weapon strike you do, and that can be from a bomb, it will get extra fire damage or extra acid damage depending on which one you activate. So that's kind of cool. I do want to get rid of that one. I don't like that one so much as I like the other spell, but we'll work on it. Oh, he does have the ability to heal, so let's actually heal up. He's kind of like our cleric, but not. I want to make sure everybody's healed for this stuff. And he does have an ability that isn't on his loadout for a reason that I don't understand. This comes from an enchanted piece of gear that he has. I want to say his armor has the ability to cast Barkskin. So we got that from the Stag Lord. So I have it here. He had the ability to cast his own Barkskin from himself, from his own spell book. See here. But since I don't need that now, I'll do something like Blur, because again I have Barkskin thanks to my gear that he's wearing. Now I'm not going to cast it on him. He's going to be a ranged attacker for this fight. I, on the other hand, so Jaethal, we could definitely use some protection. And she just got herself a decent armor bump. What does it say? +2 natural armor enhancement, +2 Barkskin. So that's going a long way to helping her out. She had the natural armor, but that's only, they don't stack. One works and the other doesn't. So I want to make sure that that's on a character that can use it for the time being. I have shield spell on, which is going to wear off before too long, but I do need some help as well. What do I want? I want Shield of Faith. That gave me a nice little 2-point bump, or sorry, 1-point bump, because I already had the ring on. And I'm the only one that's allowed to wear that ring, so might as well keep it on. She could use that though, because she don't have deflection except for her ring of protection +1. So again, she could use it. She could use it, and again, it'll go up 1 point each. Not amazing, but if we want to make sure we don't die, every little bit helps, right? Now, the question will be,
together we stand.
Might as well cast it on yourself just so I know you're protected. Get up. And you know you want that as well.
Yes.
Now, we want to wail on this guy, obviously. So I'm going to move the tiniest inch closer, lock him in place, and see if she has the ability to cast. Yeah. No.
Strike as one.
And I don't want you to attack with that. You need to do ranged, honey.
Enemy near.
And you kick off the Inspire Courage, and again you see the toggle. It's not on both of them, it's just on the one that we activated. If I brought this one down here and activated it, it would still work. I don't know why it's glitching like this. This is something that they're working on. She, though, does need to cast that. And he needs to get his butt up here and do his bombing thing, because these ones we are protected from.
Yes, this should do it.
Go. You focus on these little guys down here. I've got a troll already. Yeah, that's my team. Oh, that's beautiful. Of course, we got a little grease stuff going on, so you can see here. That's not helping us, and we almost got killed here with Jaethal, or she did, and then she got back up. She has the ability to heal herself. Remember, she's undead, so she needs inflict potions and scrolls and spells to heal herself. And she has the ability to do so. I even want to can see stuff over there. Okay, who is our dexterous saving character? Reflex saves a 6. No, 8. That's probably our winner chicken dinner. 9. No, take it back. Because of his dex is so damn high, which is nice. I'll get him up here. What? Not you.
Ready for anything.
I'll shut off his bombs as well. Just need me a troll hound.
All according to plan.
So is it back here? Because I know there's probably treasure in the corner. I mean, he'll see it. It's probably going to suck. Get everybody over here.
Tread lightly.
Really? Wait, there's not treasure.
I see.
Aha, see, there's my Lindsay. Love you, love spoonful. Oh, wait a minute.
Let us be
And
careful.
remember, we do have, I believe, in the save file, the only people that do the skill get the XP. So let's prove that to ourselves. All right, so first off, who has good trickery? He's got 12. Lindsay's rocking a 6. She's terrible. 14, like that. And I have 10. Now, obviously, my character I'd want to level up faster, but she's not that far behind, and I don't mind her catching up. He's not that far behind. I don't mind him catching up. Lindsay's not that far behind. Matter of fact, she's almost right on top of me. So it doesn't matter, is what I'm saying. No one's going to level up faster than the other in any real stretch of the imagination. So I can just click on it and go from there. It's a quick save, though, so we don't have to mess this up. But let's take a look at my 19997. I'm probably not the one that's picking it.
It is finished.
He did not get any XP for that, though, so... Okay.
The path is clear.
We got some scrolls for that. Let's actually pull over here. I'm going to take a look at those scrolls. What did we pick up? Hold person, like those. Can I use any of that? Fireball? No, must have them already. My favorite characters, of course, are her and him, and of course my main. But almost everybody, with the exception of these two and my main, have the ability to scribe. So she can scribe scrolls into her book. So can Scroll Savant, obviously. So can the Grenadier to some extent. He doesn't have the access to the bestest of the bestest. But, yeah, look, there we go. You want that fireball. I know you do. Oh, hell yeah, get some of that. Man, she's just tearing it up. Cool. Probably done all those already. Just checking. I hate to have ones that I could be using. But he, on the other hand, could probably use this, right? He already has it then. Can't do anything that's offensive, really. Oh, but here we go. Delay poison. Get it. You're all on that there, brother. He uses a lot of healing / abjuration / transmutation spells. So if you're thinking of what spells he might be able to scribe, that's probably your best bet. It's ones that allow him to mutate himself, turn into a different kind of critter, shrink in size, grow in size, put up shield spells and other kinds of buffs like that, as well as healing himself, and remove blindness, remove diseases and stuff of that nature, the kind of stuff you expect an alchemist to have in their book. She can just do anything wizard. So if a wizard could wizard, how many wizards would wizard? No, that's not how that goes. But she has quite a few. And we've probably gone through all this. I'm not going to waste more time on it. But her book probably looks pretty damn pimp. Yeah, she's not even casting level 2 or 3 spells yet as a wizard. But she already has 3 spells at level 3, 3 spells at level 2. So we have found quite a bit. That's fine. And it's the way it should be. His, and he doesn't have access to anything but level 1 and 2 spells right now. But he already has remove blindness, stone skin, and freedom of movement, and all these other ones. And she, much like Bookworm, has a pretty decent repertoire at level 1, level 2 stuff. She even has level 3 stuff now. So she already have. Oh, see, now I could have given her Fireball and Old Person, but I happen to know that you get those scrolls quite a bit, so it doesn't matter to me that she gets them. In fact, she'll probably get to it faster than her, because she's only level 2 caster of wizard. To get fireball, to access the level 3 spells, she needs 5 levels of wizard. So she needs 3 more levels to even be able to cast a fireball spell, where she is already caster level 5 because she went straight Eldritch Scoundrel. And I want to say hers level up at level 1, level 4, level 7. So at level 7, so in 2 levels, she'll be able to cast fireball or hold person or whatever else we give her. So she'll still technically beat out Bookworm. And that's just because of the way I've leveled her. Cruise on down this way. I guess I know there's stuff up here. I know there's a little loot pile there as well. We're coming back up here anyway. We are injured. As you can see, we're not doing the best. And I am curious what we left behind. Let's do that for now. I don't like the rain, as you can see. Really slowing our movement down. It kind of pisses me off. It really cripples our team, quite frankly. Yes, it does the same to many of the bad guys, if not all of the bad guys, but it's really annoying.
Tread lightly.
Let's see what we can see over here. This is where the doggies were at, right? Yeah, we already knew that they were down there. They will not attack us from there because they can't really get to us. They can run around if we attack them, so they will. But these guys are mean, and I don't think we're ready for that kind of a fight. So let's... Here, what's this treasure, just so I can see it. Okay. There's these banditos that we took out.
I'll go ahead.
Did we take out guys over here? I think we did. Yeah, looks like we did. There's some bodies.
The path is clear.
We had some treasure there. Okay. Alright. Alright, now I happen to know that the next fight down here is really mean, nasty trolls. Like 3 of them. And one of those little firebrand bastards. So we really are going to take on these guys over here, which are spiders. But to do that, we're going to need to rest, because I want everyone in the rear form. So let's go over here. We'll set up camp. And how much packs of food do we got? Do we have any? I damn none. Are you kidding me? Whoa, wowzers. Well, we can hunt, so I'm not worried about that. That just sucks though for me. Huh. And yet, I have yet to see any use of herbs outside of that chapter 1 stuff. So if anyone knows different, I'm actually on other playthroughs, I have like, I am not kidding, like 18 or 19 herbs that are just sitting there in my pack doing nothing. So if anyone knows of ways you can use them besides that, and these things are probably just sell items at that point. But we have our camp over here. We will take on these spiders, maybe take on these trolls and call it a day. I know it's not as much as you guys are probably hoping for because I've prattled on for too long, but we have difficulties with this team because I am so used to playing solo, which is my fault, not yours. Okay, in position. This is the party. Just take a look at it. He's got a 9. You know what, let's do this right. I want to take a look at it and make sure we're not doing anything wrong. 4, 7. Yeah, I'm not the best hunter. Oh, there's a nice 20. Yeah, I'm taking you. I got a 10 for cooking. Remember, I cannot go here. And the only 2 people that can go here are main characters. So that would be Jathel or Lindsay. So Lindsay would probably have to go here, or Jathel would. And the Undead Garden's actually not that bad. So we got a better cook in Bookworm. Good watch order with Lindsay. And I suck at a 3. Well, that seems wrong. She's good at a 10, and I don't mind cooking at a 6 because, what the hell, we're doing just the hardy stuff anyway, right? Yeah. Alright, and we say use rations, but there are no rations, so it don't much matter. Alright, give me some banter. No banter? Boo. Messed up the cooking. But we got a little healing in, so I'm okay with that. Alright, now, I forgot to move his spells around. No, I didn't. I got Flare. Okay, good. She really needs some spells. And she has Magus spells, of course, as well, which is why she has these. And those are helpful, don't get me wrong. It's just, those are kind of limiting her, when these are actually pretty vast in comparison. Lindsay, on the other hand, is rocking it. All this wonderful stuff. Oh, she's doing okay. She's doing okay, and I'm doing okay. Alright. Let's get to save. Don't forget. Get up here, we'll buff up. Spiders are just past this darkness area. So as long as you don't come across this, usually you're okay. You can lob a fireball or some other kind of ranged attack into there and draw them out, by the way. So don't think that you can just have fun, zipping fireballs from a wand or some such, or throwing a bomb or whatever in that general direction and expecting it to be okay. They will rush you, so make sure you're buffed.
Let us buy your time.
On that score. My main character needs a light spell on her.
Observe the others.
And
Learn from their mistakes.
Get some of that.
Ours.
You. I don't need invisibility.
Share your will.
She. That doesn't last very long, so we'll hold off on that.
Our duty calls.
Don't need protection from arrows, even though we will put it on her character. Does she have armor? She does not. That's right, Eldritch Scoundrels do not get armor. So you do want mage armor. You do want shield. Now take a look at that character now. That's a pretty respectable armor. It's not great. I've seen better. My solo characters are better. But for a character that's only rocking 2 spells and dex, a 24 armor class is pretty impressive. Plate, just so you guys are aware, straight up plate mail, I want to say is a 9, so 19, with a possible +1, I think, for dex, so 20 is a considered good armor without a shield. That's, of course, not enchanted armor as well, so rocking anything above a 20, in my opinion, is doing pretty darn spiffy. She's doing okay, my main, but she could do better.
Our duty calls.
What could I do for her? Oh yeah, we have those potions, right? We had potions. Did I use them all? No, last one. Oh, bummer. Well, I need it. I really need that extra point. She...
Let us not hesitate.
Buff herself with that. And get herself some armor that way as well. This one she can cast on someone else. And I don't know that spiders are evil. I'm betting they're probably chaotic, though. So let's actually give that to Jaethel. Okay. Notice that her buffs don't last very long because she's only a 2-level magus and a 2-level wizard. So... I thought that they were going down while we're paused. I'm like, what the hey, dude? Now he can buff himself up with dexterity and shield spell, which is amazing. You gotta remember we have bark skin, but he can cast that on anybody. Let's give that to Jaethel. And I believe Lindsay has lay poison. Now, I can't remember if she's immune to poisons. Let's see. She's undead. So that does some stuff to her. Undead creature. Immunity, bleed, death, effects, disease. Yeah, poison. Okay, so she doesn't need protection from poison. So that's good news. Okay, so these two are protected. Lindsay can then either use the next one on herself or use Sound Burst for some extra damage. Which is potential. Maybe we'll hold off on that. I want to make sure that everybody is where they want to be. Remember, the spiders won't come this way or this way. They have to come up the path. So if we have everyone where we need them,
our time has come.
Like yay, they should be able to have some fun.
The road awaits.
Okay, she's got ranged on. Jaethel does not, but that's okay. She'll be up here with me. Lindsay will buff everybody at yay.
We should prepare.
So first, you want to highlight everybody and hit this button here, hold, so they, or H button, so that they will stand still. I can draw these jerks out.
Watch each other.
Like yay. And then make sure that Lindsay's buffing like should. And alright, I have what? Probably that. I'm definitely not doing that.
Go.
I do some fire damage with my weapon now, and that should last for a minute. And then of course, it's because of that toggle there. I have the auto cast on Shocking Grass, so I do as much damage as possible with my low level spells, which I'm fine with. Jaethel can step up to here. Maybe she can do a swing.
This won't be over.
Wow, she took a dirt nap real fast.
A solid plan. Forwards.
She can cast that because it will hit Lindsay. Where's that burst I wanted so badly, Honey Bunch?
Go.
That was nice.
Go. Yes. Go.
He could be lighting off some bombs.
Yes.
Go a long way to help us out.
Go.
Ends you.
Come on, guys. You got this. That's my guy. Them bombs are really pretty wicked, guys. Right, she used all her touch of spells, but that's okay. Jaethel will get back up. Got some spider bits. And a little pendant thingy.
And Lindsay was called forth.
Yeah. You're doing a great job.
The path is clear.
Yeah. I keep forgetting how difficult this game is when you're not solo. And I know that sounds weird, but remember, if I was doing this solo instead of, my best character is what, level 5 right now? Yeah, instead of being level 5, I'd be level 8 or 9. And while that doesn't sound like that big of a difference because you have 6 characters here, yeah, 6 characters, but a couple of them are lame sauce. You got some 2s, 4s, you know, so I'm working on them. She's almost there, which is really nice. But Jaethel, she really needs some love. She needs to get to level 3 in that big hurry. But that 3 levels higher for one character is a huge difference for things like armor class, the chance to hit. Okay, so we have a check over here.
Let's head out.
Anything else in this area?
I've spotted
Oh,
something.
yes, there is. Boom. Okay, so we have to figure out what kind of check this is.
I'll go ahead.
Let's do a quick save. We should save stomach because I want that box. Matter of fact, I don't have to save stomach because I can do cool stuff like buffing my team. A minute's worth of buffing.
Just letting the ink dry.
Athletics. Accept. Perception. Failed. Trickery. Succeeded. Boom. Oh, and did that level up somebody? I'll take it.
The path
See,
is
basically,
clear.
you got this right here. Pow. That was some nice gear. So I got a breastplate +2. Very nice. And I know she can use that. I'll take it +2 to my armor. Thank you. What's that weapon? Troll Reaper. Who can swing that bad boy? Ooh, I can. That does massive damage, but he's probably better since he's stronger, I'm thinking. Let's have him equip it. Like, yay. He can do a decent chance to hit with it, too. So I'm cool with that. She wouldn't have liked it. Does she have anything that she can get masterwork? Light crossbow. I'm sure he has that. Lindsay's same, right? I want to make sure that everybody's got good gear because it's been so long since I played. Heavy crossbow. He's rocking the actual savage bow. Okay, let's level her up. Now this is, again, a wizard build, so again we want to go scroll savant. Won't really get anything cool again with her until scroll specialization. But at level 3, Now there's a feat here because she's level 5 character, but level 3 wizard. She'll have the ability to cast level 2 spells now, so that's okay. And as always, perception always goes up on every character. There's no reason not to have trickery on everybody and stealth on everybody, so that's an option. We know we want to use magic device through the roof with this character, so those two things are going to be her bread and butter, her wheelhouse, so to speak. She has other stuff. The fact that she's even got athletics to me is cracking me up. I'm sure that comes from the Eldritch Archer part of her. But she's good at other things, but I do like having trickery on everybody, just in case she needs to pick a lock to get that last little push for XP. Now, we have dodge as no armor class, nothing wrong with that. If you want to protect her, I like the way they have this new setup. Now, they pull everything down at the bottom, so you see what she already has. Precise shot, point blank shot, those are all good stuff for her. Weapon finesse would be not a bad choice for her. So allow her to wield a weapon with some decent chance to hit in combat. Blind fighting is always useful. Ranged attacker stuff, so deadly aim, even though it's giving her a thumbs down. And same with rapid shot, even though they're giving her a thumbs down, it's still not a horrible choice. Same with meta magic for her. Improved niche is always useful. Extra arcane pool, that comes from her Eldritch Archer pool. But she does have that ability, so that's a thing. But I do like dodge. And has she picked? She has not picked any spell focus evocation. That's probably not a bad call for her. These are high DCs for her evocation spells, and she's an evoker, which is why you see the thumbs up on the evocation. And if the ones that she picked that she can't use, undead necromancy is one, and the other one I want to say was divination. Which actually, if you scroll down, you'll see. Yeah, right here, divination and necromancy are the thumb down ones. That's the two opposite schools that I picked against her evocation that are penalty. That doesn't mean she can't cast them, just means that she's not great at it. So that's the thing. So, but level 2 spells, and I can pick any spell I want level 1 to 2, by the way. So if I have another level 1 spell up here, that you see I don't have True Strike, so if I wanted it, I could get it. Same with these other ones here. I could totally get them. Flare Birds I don't like. But she has some really good level 2 stuff, so let's hide other levels and just focus on level 2. And she has Scorching Ray already, which is going to be amazeballs for her. Resist energy and protection from alignment communal, which is decent. Burning Arc I'm learning to love. Frigid Touch, if she was a meleeer, she would, but no. She could cast Acid Arrow, though, just like Scorching Ray, through her bow, because, or crossbow, because of her Eldritch Archer dip. But for protection, I'm finding that there's certain things like Sense Vitals will be amazing, but again, divination. Other things though, like See Invisibility would be useful. Web is extremely useful for locking things down. Mirror Image, of course, is amazing. Let's actually do Mirror Image. You know what? Let's actually do Mirror Image instead of Burning Arc, because I do like the Scorching Ray. She's not going to have that many. Let's get Web. That's actually a pretty decent list of spells. Because she leveled up, we want to make sure to put those in a specific place. So at least one Scorching Ray, a Mirror Image, and a Web spell. Those are kind of super handy. Alright, now.
What troubles you?
Get everybody here.
Let us be careful.
Alright. And I don't think we have time to do any more. And I know that's probably because me prattling on endlessly instead of actually doing stuff. But I am so unfamiliar with this team. It's been so long since I played them that I really almost needed to refamiliarize myself. But you have my word that I am going to continue to increase these characters. Higher, higher, more, more, better, better. And I think that they have a pretty good shot at it. You know, with a little bit of help, I think that this team can still be a valid end game team. We have good meleeers between rogues and inquisitors and magi. We have good ranged attackers in our bards and our wizards and our bombardiers. And he's actually kind of in between. He's not only great for melee range, but also melee because of his self
No
buff.
mistakes.
He has the ability to make himself a lot more useful than you think. Blur alone is a useful spell for him alone. Once I finally get those potion upgrades for him, he will be a force to be reckoned with, quite frankly. Between her and him, like I said, as a duet, you really could have a lot of fun. Instead of soloing this whole campaign, I think you could make two characters, a main and her buddy, Grenadier, and a Scroll Savant as your main character. And those two characters alone could tear this game up with the new upgrades that they've given the Alchemist class. Those potions that you can cast, like their actual level of the character, the potions that you could increase the duration by double, like you're using extend meta magic on them, is extremely helpful for him. And you get those really early. From there, once you level him up enough with her, of course, helping him out with some ranged attacks, once she finally gets to level 10 and can cast all those scrolls with impunity, she can have all kinds of fun buffing herself or him up with wizard spells, paladin spells, druid spells, cleric spells, and these guys can be just like, balls to the wall buffed and just go to town. He can melee and be the shield, so to speak, and she could be the ranged attacker that is just like slinging spells over his shoulder, just having fun. I think the two of those would actually make a really good team. But with that, my name is Brothermutant. Please like, subscribe, comment down below, tell me what you guys think. And again, I do apologize for not doing more. We only took on really like 2 little fights. But again, I want to refamiliarize myself with this team before I start taking on massive troll outbreaks. But with that, I'll see you guys soon. Bye now.